Okay. I just wear those the whole video. Welcome back to Everyday's Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Everyday's Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Jonas Brothers, the 3D Concert Experience. Jonas Brothers, the 3D Concert Experience is a 2009 theatrical release. It's the Jonas Brothers Burning Up Tour. It's directed by Bruce Hendricks, cinematography by Mitchell Amundsen and Reed Smoot, and it's edited by Michael Tronick. It stars Kevin Jonas, Joe Jonas, and Nick Jonas. Made $23.1 million in the box office, and it has a 24% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Should please adoring fans, but for non-converts, this concert film is largely flat and unenlightening. I feel like this honestly had really great coverage. There was a lot for them to cut to in different shots, and the stuff that was like overhead on the stage was really good, and different really close-ups were really good. I really enjoyed how much coverage they had. And then it looked good. The 3D specific moments with the pics flying at the cameras and stuff like that was a little... But otherwise, it was good. They sang live, which is a big thing I care about. So there was some stuff that was like a little bit weaker. Joe's voice has improved so much. I know people talk about this all the time. So is Nick's and so is Kevin's. But Joe and Nick, I'd say, a confidence has come to them in their adulthood and singing, where it felt so much like they were like pushing to perform. Like Joe doing certain things, it was like, okay, you're just like pushing it, just sing it like you normally would. Nick sounded a little sick in certain pieces. Demi sounded so nervous. Taylor Swift was shocking to me. I had no idea she showed up in this movie. And when they were like, give it up for Taylor Swift, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, she was a guest at the Jonas Brothers concert? And then she has since become Taylor Swift? Like, the fact that she was a guest at the Jonas Brothers concert is insane. It's insane. It's Taylor Swift. And this was right smack dab during the time that Joe and Taylor were dating. It was a very short time that they dated, but it was during the time that they were dating. So I thought that was very interesting, which is funny because when Demi came out, I was thinking, when did her and Joe date? Because I know they dated for like a second, like a very brief second. We're like, nah, just kidding. So like, when did sloppy? Sloppy. It was shocking to me, but you should have said no. So good. Come on. I think the skit or skits part of this are really unnecessary. I feel like it dragged the pacing of the concert down. I felt myself toward the end of it being like, okay, is this over yet? Which is crazy because I went to the Burning Up tour. The Burning Up tour was Mariah's first concert. It was not my first concert, but like we saw the Burning Up tour. Demi was at our show. Taylor Swift was not at our show. The Veronicas opened for them. Like, we saw the show, and Mariah, the thing I remember the most is Mariah couldn't see the whole stage, and I was tall, so I could see the whole stage, and I saw Nick and Joe do their, like, flipping, like Nick doing his back handspring or whatever, and Mariah was so mad because she couldn't see it, which, rightfully so, I'd be pissed too. And I also remember this girl coming dressed up in a dress she made out of like flames and caution tape and like it was and duct tape. It was incredible. But like I feel like the skits that they put in the movie really took away from like the upbeat feeling of the concert. Like some of it, like seeing them go get their album, like it's great, like whatever. But the scene where like they've been woken up and are hearing their schedule for the day it wasn't like cute, you know what I mean? And then the skit of them like trying to get to the venue and they're being chased by all the girls, that wasn't that cute either. I've seen that before. I don't know where I saw that, but I've seen that before. It's just I think it was really unnecessary. Like, let the concert speak for itself. Or like the Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus concert movie is the best one so far. It had in between pieces, but it was all like her backstage, her rehearsing, everything that had to do with the concert, which is way more interesting than all the like weird skits they did. Favorite part, when they were actually singing and performing, least favorite part, the skits. Recommend? No. I don't think you need to watch this. Unless you like want to see the history of the Jonas Brothers, go ahead, I guess. Watch again. Probably not. I'm good, actually. Specific moments. I hated the skits. I know I said that. But the Central Park song? I don't know why we had to do that. That was really unnecessary. This was fine. You know, I realized, like, reflecting back on it, because I watched it late last night, I feel like something else that didn't resonate, I feel like they weren't having fun. Like, I feel like they were singing and, like, rocking out and everything like that, but it felt very much like they just, like, weren't having fun or enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't really smiling, they didn't really interact with each other that much. It felt very much like they were there performing and then they were going to leave. And, like, they put on, like, they would touch the audience or, you know, do fun little tricks or whatever, but they didn't, like, smile and laugh at each other. Their chemistry was not really there. Kevin looked like he was having a pretty good time, but Joe and Nick just looked like distracted and unhappy some of the time. Thinking back on it, while I was watching it, I didn't really notice that, but then I started reflecting on it and how, like, right now, you know, they're on the tour or whatever actively while I'm filming this, and you see all these clips all over the internet. Well, right now the Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner stuff is going down, but you see all these clips of the concerts and you see, like, Joe, Nick, and Kevin, like, interacting and, like, smiling and laughing and hugging and, like, all this kind of stuff. And it's just a new, like, a set of confidence that they didn't have then, but also probably a much healthier relationship than they'd had then. And just, I don't know, it looks like they're having way more fun doing what they love now than then. It looks like it was, like, too much for them. But if the movie itself is true according to the schedule they had that day, they're performing at, like, 8 p.m. at night, and they were up at 4:30 in the morning, and they had a full day. So if that is actually accurate, I wouldn't blame them for being as tired as they were. Because that's insane. There's no way. Oh my gosh. To do everything they did all day and then perform a 2-hour concert. No way. So I just feel bad for them because they're children and it looks like they maybe weren't having the best time. Or they're so full of themselves and are like, ugh. You know, like, I can't decide what it is. And it makes me sad. Because, like, seeing clips of them at shows now, it looks like they're having so much fun. And, like, that's what you want to see. Like, that's what's entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I want to hear you sing. Yes, I want to see you do fun things, play your instrument, do whatever. But, I don't need the big showy stuff if it looks like you're doing something you enjoy so much. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, anyway. That's just what came to me now. But otherwise, this is fine. It falls flat for me. I think I was a bigger fan of the Jonas Brothers than I was Hannah Montana, but I like the Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus concert movie the best so far. That's everything I have for Jonas Brothers, the 3D concert experience. My final rating is 5. I don't freaking know. 5 microphones out of 10 guitars? Let's do guitars. 5 guitars out of 10. Total movie count is... Parents at home, crack count are still the same. If you want to keep up with the movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials to find out what movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. Got a tier starting at just $1. Every video a week early and a coupon code for merch and exclusive merch access. Buy merch. Merch is great. Merch is grand. Until next time, come and subscribe. I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so do you. And don't be a turd about it. But also, like, if you don't love doing something, don't do that. Do something you love. That'd be funny. Okay.